I wish good things to you who's watching this. I am Alexey, and today we have our monthly Carcassonne with subscribers. Feel free to send me challenges on Board Game Arena or just simply write a message in the live stream chat so that I send a challenge to you. But because we're running a stream with a 1 minute delay, I'm gonna need to wait a little bit for the challenges to pile up, and while we are doing so, I want to start by showing you a game from one of our viewers. Even though today is not the analysis stream, the analysis stream is actually next week. I already got some suggestions, so feel free to send me more suggestions for next week's viewer games analysis stream. But this game I found quite fun. So just wanted to share it with you ahead of time, and we're not gonna overanalyze this. Yeah, so Corelli is going to be our protagonist. You've seen one of his games on one of our previous analysis stream, and this is an arena game. Our opponent, I don't know who they are. I know they're I think rated around 400, and our protagonist is, I think, closer to 500. All right, and I purposely hid the results, and then you'll see what's so special about this game later on. Wait, how do you do this? Yeah, so standard opening. We get a 6-point city. Our opponent starts attacking, rightfully so. So far, natural moves. We're getting pretty good tiles. Interestingly, also, we're getting another another divider tile, so they're 3 in a row neatly arranged, and we already are quite a lead. So red decides to drop a farmer because there are already 3 cities in the vicinity of this farm, and there are probably going to be 2 more. It's going to be a game where fields matter, so that's why black also drops another farmer. So much so that even at the expense of giving 1 point to red, the tile is discarded. Red drops a farmer. We start... Oh, interesting. Yeah, so we're dropping another farmer and creating a spot to attack the city. Yeah, you can play like this for sure. And then we'll take 4 points, and it's 22-0. It's pretty one-sided for us at the moment. And now red decides to go all in on the farm. Yeah, so normally, this is not for the purpose of analysis of this. So this demonstration is not for analysis purposes, but typically you don't want to do it with a tile like this because you're so behind. You desperately need to start points, and leaving an empty city cap when you're 22 points behind is pretty much catastrophic. But okay. We'll gladly pick up the empty city cap and the unmeepled monastery. And black decides, or we decide that we're going to start to block. Red tries saving. We can block this square. Actually, let me just do this. Yeah. I think so that you can see the numbers. So we're already at 30-0, and these 2 squares are still sensitive. As you see, red does have a serious meeple problem. Of course, they try to indirectly protect their square and also finish the city, but of course we're going to take 3 points and make sure that nothing fits in this square. So already red has a meeple blocked, a 1, 2, 3, and also 3 farmers. Now they just dump the tile somewhere. Of course, wisely, we start building a new city and also creating an attacking spot for the square. Red connects. Now the farms are fully equalized. And now we create a critical square over here. And you see, red does not have many meeples left. And also another semi-blocked. So yeah, there's still 1 tile that fits in this square and 3 tile that fits in this square, but very soon it's possible to block these squares completely. Very greasily we start a ring road. I like it. An alternative was to go continue with the blocks. Red, of course, cannot meeple the monastery, tries to block us. We just take 2 points and also save our city at the same time, and it's already 35-0. Red tries to block, and at this point we're not even gonna bother saving this, because there's only, well, there are 3 tiles that left here, but 2 of them are triple cities, so we would just need to wait for a triple city. Alright, we're gonna have our meeple blocked. Nice farmer over here. It's pretty much an unblockable connection because black can connect through here and through here. But that's not the point. And red now drops a complete kamikaze meeple on the farm. So now they have no meeples left and 2 very, very sensitive squares. So they have only 3 tiles with which they get a meeple back immediately, and 1 tile with which they get a shot at getting another meeple back. And I think you see where this is going. It's not about the field anymore. Of course, we complete the connection, they complete the connection. Now, I think maybe our protagonist miscounted here. We drew the tile that red needed over here. So this square is already blocked. Yeah, that's just a bit of a miscount because this was already unnecessary. And you see where this is going up top. We're not going to bother take 2 points. Red cannot defend. And finally, we take 2 points. And with 22 tiles remaining, we trap our opponent's final meeple. And so they're stuck with all their 7 meeples trapped or invested into fields, which is equivalent to trapped because they're never getting their meeple back. And you know what this means, because they are not getting any more points until the end of the game. Yeah, so we could just run the game through with our remaining 2 meeples. We don't care about the field. We're up 43-0 and red has only a little bit of points here. Yeah, red equalized all the farms, but at what cost? So red at least now is doing something important. They are completing the features that we've been pre-building just so that we don't get the points for them. It's sort of technically correct, but it's too late now. Here's another city that we're going to complete, and red probably will not going to be able to do much about it. Well, they should now block, but they don't. We just keep pre-building and pre-building and pre-building, and one of those times we actually get to complete something. And also this beautiful divider for us. We get to score 8 points over here. Two tiles remaining. Well, I wish black would have meepled the monastery over here, but sure, that's also fine. Sort of the idea is to expand the field, get 4 points for the monastery plus 3 points for adding this extra bit to his field. And yeah, we just take 4 points for the end, and that's going to be it. So 0 points until the very, very end of the game. It's something that people talk about. Like, people mention that they have had games like this. I've played thousands and thousands of the games. Never ever had I had this in my life. Actually, I had never managed to keep my opponent on 0 points. But but this actually happened. So red placed 7 meeples, 4 of which were farmers, and red got 7 meeples trapped. So of course, as black, we drew like fantastic tiles at some point, especially when we started building these small cities. It's very hard to compete against an opponent who gets a lot of city caps. But because the red started panicking early and just dropping farmers, especially this last meeple, that eventually cost them any chances that they might have had in the game. Right, well, hope you enjoyed that one. We're gonna, so we win with plus 60. Okay, and we have a challenge. So now time to play. Let's wait a second. Let me just look at. Oh yeah, like Board Game Arena does this thing that it won't let you look at the stats, but in order to look at the stats, you have to do that before you look at the replay. I know. Okay, so first game is going to be against Complex. Yeah, feel free to just drop me a challenge for the next game, and I will take them in order. But I also give preference to those with whom I have not played on stream. Alrighty. Game number 1. That's nice. Well, stream is muted, but you never, but you didn't say that the stream is off. I guess you can still get a lot of info by just looking at the tile. I know you're not going to do that. Okay, so now, well, there's still only one move. We have nowhere else to build. We gotta continue here, create a sensitive square, try to complete an 8-point city. So they should be breaking my city here, I think. I'm so happy to see this. I think that's one of those cases where you actually do break the city, because this now gets a bit sensitive. Like, red cannot build this until this is filled, and also red cannot attack my city from the left until this is filled. Now we're going to start a ring road and create a connection platform here. Yeah, good move here by reds. I can go here, but actually maybe I should. No. Greed. 2 ring roads. There's still plenty of curves remaining. We gotta clean out. Just clean out all the field. All the map, I mean. Oh, actually, good point. So Elias is saying, referring to the previous game, I've never had a 0-point score for my opponents. I've never managed to keep an opponent with 0 points until the end of the game because I don't block that much. That is true, yeah. I mean, but I'm also, that's because I'm trying to play like game theory optimally, and like blocking it is a part of the game for sure, but like point scoring is first. Although I've had games where I've had all of my opponents 7 meeples trapped. That was actually quite enjoyable, but that always happens after they've managed to score some points. Hi Melvin, hi Afonso, hi Kirill. Now, well, this looks good. This is, shall we go for ultimate greed? I think this is slightly better actually. So we could do this, but ideally I kind of want to build 2 curves around here and I want to control the city. Yeah, let's go for control here. I wonder if my greed's gonna get punished. Because the reason I don't want to build the monastery over here, well, actually, it's not a bad spot. I can get a curve, start building a 3-point road. It controls an attacking square for the city. Now I get a decent tile with which I get to threaten a block. This is the only reasonable move over here. One thing I didn't think about is a second monastery spot. So now I can't really do this. I could do this, but of course a much better move is to go here and control this road. Nice. Red pre-building a road for them. So they did not want to take 2 points and give me... I'm having a bit of a problem that I need a lot of curves. Now, also, I could go here. I could try steal the city. But the problem with this move is that the quadruple city is already out. So it's much, much more blockable than it normally would. Then there's also another problem that if I do get my triple city tile, my opponent will always be ready to re-attack. And they will be able to I don't know, take a triple city, put up top, and then threaten both this connection on the left and my road meeple on the right. So actually, I think this is one of those cases where fighting for the city is not correct. So I'd rather do something like this and just threaten this square. And now it's a question, should they do that? So maybe as reds, like, I don't think maybe you need this much as red. Probably what you could do as red is kind of take advantage of my scattered position, of the fact that I do seem to need a lot of curve to consolidate, and just start a new city. Like, as red, starting a new city over here, it just hurts so much. But let's see if Complex finds this move. Yeah, like, I think also here is not necessarily the best move to continue the road, because there's some scenarios how this gets trapped anyway, or how I get a curve and then get my monastery meeple back, but then block this ruin together with the road somewhere on the left. Oh no, come on! Are you sure you muted the stream? Oh man. Oh. Okay. Well, we do have to block the square. Which also means that now, before this monastery was controlling the city, but now the city is controlling this monastery, I will be the one who has to fill in this square. And now I also have to go here, but there's also another problem that my opponent will be able to attack the city with a straight line attack. I mean, but what am I going to do? Do I leave an empty city cap here? Actually, I do. Yeah, there's the block. But I love seeing this move, because this means that that red is not taking a shield. So if anything, this position is pretty even, because like red's going to have a ruin which is sized as a monastery, but going to have two monasteries, and red's going to have a blocked road. So it's going to be a roughly even mini battle. A fantastic tile for me. Yeah, let's go, sure. Good move, good move. Okay, so all I need is a curve to consolidate. Yeah, this field is gonna be relatively small, but if I get a curve, and if I get like some sort of starting tile or something to take 4 points over here, it's gonna be already 9 points. Worth it. Shall we go here with a meeple or without a meeple? Do we lose value from anything? No, because there's a city cap. We do lose value from a monastery with a road. That's the only tile. No, we don't lose value from anything, because all road tiles go here. Yeah, so I think this is actually where I go here and do this. Red is threatening to take over my city, which they could. Luckily, I do get a curve. I think I need to get this meeple back first. And then I'll be able to maybe create some threats here. I'm happy with this field being closed down. It's a good move. It limits my field. It limits an attacking square. But I think as soon as I do this, that's it. This meeple plays. I'm absolutely happy with 9 points. What I'm not going to be happy with is that they're going to take over my city. What can we do about that? Nothing much. There's no need to get desperate here. I think actually we can try and just gain adequate compensation. So we're going to start with this. Putting some mild pressure over here. Then we're going to continue by drawing one of the 3 tiles that my opponents need. Then something that we might consider to the future is maybe meepling this road for compensation. Like if we get some sort of curve on a road end, then we can take a meeple here. We can score 7 points for this road. But now we have something way more annoying. We can take 2 points. And yes, there are still 3 tiles left that fit in this hole, but they're all valuable tiles, and they're going to take some time for red to find. So we're happy with this. Also, actually, this monastery is still alive. I'm going to get a road. I do have only one move. The question is, do we meeple this or not? Maybe not this time. Because how do I do lose tiny bit of value from a crossroads. I do lose value from city caps with the roads. Yeah. It's such a good square though. Ah, doesn't matter. Let's make it interesting. So now there's a dilemma. Like, we really want this square blocked. I think this monastery is not bad. Like, it will get built up really quickly. On one hand, I want to have a meeple back soon. On the other hand, do I need this monastery to be live? What matters more? Priorities, priorities. I think this is okay. Yeah, leaving an empty city cap is not ideal, but I really want to have a meeple back as soon as possible. Now, there's also another question here, here, here. I think here's the move. Yeah, chickened out. It's fine, it's fine. This is still sensitive, actually, really sensitive. Really, really sensitive. So this move was pretty much almost useless. So what do we go? Do we go here? Try to block this square? Yeah, sure. Okay, well, at least there's that. Yeah, that's fine. A huge tile for me. I need to turn this away, save this meeple, because there's so few city caps with a field left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so no regular ones. Well, there are the splitters though, but this is an important move. And there go 3 points. There's some scenarios how my opponent takes this road. I'm happy with this 9-point meeple over here, as I've said many times. But I'm losing on plainly on points though. That's also kind of not ideal. I think I want to be getting meeple back soon. That's what I really want. A very smart move. Taking away a lot of tiles from me, taking away it takes away 5 tiles from me, actually. 5 city caps. I still have a splitter, I still have a vertical splitter, I still have 2 of those. 4. No, it's not that bad. 2 points I think is the only thing that we can really do. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Oof. Okay, but this changes things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is also not ideal, actually. Because I guess I want to be doing something like this, but then there will be only 2 left. There are also these splitters. If anything, maybe I want my opponent to go here. But how else do we have an actionable move? That's the question. Two tiles. Nah, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. I feel like if I lose this meeple, I lose the game. Well, not necessarily, maybe. Okay, this versus this, this versus this, this versus this, this versus this, and this is unopposed. Oh, actually, wait, what are my opponent's blocking tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's lots of curves. Yeah, okay, let's do this. I just need an actionable move. Of course it would happen. But I know it's kind of my fault. So, we cannot save this guy. It's great that we drew this We're not going to do a passive defense over here. Now we're just going to try and get our monastery meeple back. Please block. Don't take 3 points. Lose value. Well, actually, they should block. I mean, it's... Yeah, they should block. Now, also, I can't go over here because there's still... can still get blocked with 1 tile. Yeah, I just really need to get some sort of meeple back. That's the idea here. Is this a fantastic tile or what? Have you ever seen a man being so happy about it? What? Oh, how did I miss this? What a move. What a move. It's blocked. Why am I playing so fast? There are no tiles remaining that fit here. Because I thought that there were so many curves, but I just didn't think about this. Ay. Yeah, this is a huge problem. Huge problem. Yeah, I don't know how to win this, to be honest, anymore. We will need to have some luck involved for sure. Well, let's start with this. Let's start just with this. Let's see where this brings us. So we'll lose 1 point from this move. That's okay. Because now we're going to try go here. And yeah, and precisely like this, take away a tile that they need. This is the last triangle, by the way. Man, but that was such an oversight. Why? Well, on one hand, no. I think it was actually hard to do no matter what. My opponent's pre-building a road, by the way. They're doing everything right. However, it also gives me an extra city cap that they will need there. What do we do? I guess we go here. Actually, we should do a point count. We're at -6, -7, +5, -2, -4, +9, so it's +5, +8, +7, +12, +11, +15 actually. So I don't get to complain about this. Oh, but it's all temporary. My +15 is temporary. My opponent has a lot of tiles that can give him good stuff. Now I could just go here and try to YOLO it. But does the math work out? No, it doesn't. I think we gotta try and go here. So my opponent can either take 3 points or pre-build this road and hope for 50-50. That would be also pretty big. So actually if they... Yeah, whew, at least there's that. Now we need to block that guy. Because there's still 1 city cap that's left. That's suit here. But that way... No, there's 2 city caps because there's a splitter as well. So we need to do this. And now my opponent will going to need the same tile in both places. So then this block's going to be permanent. Okay, that was a very, very important move to make. I'm only at +12, by the way, now. And I feel like at some point I should just drop my last farmer here and chill. Yeah, I'm not like sure how much I'm supposed to risk, because I could try like building an 8-point city. There are not many city caps remaining, and also some of them are already actionable. That's something what you got to think about. So let's say if I were to start building a city like this, I'm hoping for a city cap. But if I get this city cap that fits here, I can already have 4 points. If I get this one, then I can have 4 points from here anyway. If I get a splitter I guess that's the thing that I'm hoping for. But I think if I get a splitter, then that's it. I just drop my last meeple. Like, I really want to drop my last meeple soon. There are some quick point tiles that we're going to be foregoing. So, for example, this one. But if I get this one, I get immense value from simply my opponent not getting that one. Because that's a big one. That will give him like 3, 6, 7 points. Well, actually, that's not that bad. Plus the road. So let's say if red gets this on his last move, he can score 14 points with one move. I'm still at plus 12. Oh, so you are doing the thing. Okay. Wait. But can I just... I'm at plus 3 now. My opponent has one tile that gives him a meeple back. And one tile that gives him 7 points. I'm at plus 3. I should be able to at least meeple this. I think I can just build this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I want to start that yet. Because this could get blocked. Actually, do I just want to pre-build it? Do I want to pre-build it? But that would be 5 points. Okay, let's play like a chicken. Oh, good move, good move. Okay, let's drop this one here. I'm still at plus 3. So I'm now at minus 4, but here go the 4 points. So we're equal. I'm at plus 1. My opponent can get 6 more points. 6 more points. Okay, here we should really calculate. So I can get 6 here. Then I lose if he gets a meeple back. But where are the tiles? There's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a triple city. Is there? There's a triple city. Can we just connect to this field somehow, maybe? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, I'm at plus 1, then I'll be at plus 7. If my opponent gets both this and that, so I think I have a 66 at a win. Yeah, because I think my opponent wins only if and only if they get this immediately. And then of course they do. Oh, what if I go here? No. Then he can do this. But what's the third tile? Is it a straight line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's just a plain curve. All right. Well, we're gonna do what we have to do. Whew. Whew. Well, I mean, we would be still winning at plus 1. So it's fine. Yeah, so we would be still winning at plus 1, or that would be a draw. But we got the luckiest tile possible. That was too close. That was too close. Well, I don't know. It's not that bad. Like, I got this monastery blocked, but it was very, very difficult to build this up. Complex found like an excellent blocking opportunity over here. And also, I forgot, because like, you know, normally you want to finish a monastery with another monastery, but not when all the monasteries are already on the board, not when they don't exist. This meeple was alright. Stream delay over a minute? That's interesting. I put a minute. Well, oh, it's a tie. Well, it's all right. Then I guess I miscounted a point somewhere. Maybe I don't know, didn't see a city or something. I'll, you know what? In such a position, I'll take this all the way to the bank. So who's next? Who's next? Oh, let's go. A drear. Oh man, this is not going to be easy. Well, I do get the starting player advantage. Oh, Afonso just pointing out that I missed a win. Oh, that was so dumb. When I had the city cap with a road, there was a road that I was mentioning that, oh god, that even mentioned myself. That I could have taken, instead of taking 4 points for a city. Oh, that was bad. I mean, I did eventually end up lying down on that field.
One sec.
Hey, what's that about? What do we do here? I think we have to equalize this road. Not that it's a lucrative road or anything. Which side's best? This side helps the city out a little bit. But I'm still going to do it anyway. There's some scenarios how he gets blocked in this square. And also one of the reasons I did not want to attack from this side is because the monastery spot. Yeah, it's fine. I do seem to get a bit of an opening advantage just because of this monastery. Oh, that's a good move. That's a good sequence. I could drop a farmer, but I won't. I've noticed that like city caps are really valuable at the start of the game. So unless there's something unusual about the space, unless there's something unusual spatially, then I don't drop, then I tend not to drop a farmer. What do we do here? I could limit my opponent's field, but the thing is, like, it's not going to work because it's already going to be worth probably 9 points, so I'm going to have to fight for it. This. No, it's not ideal. I'm still controlling Red's road. Let's just do this, I guess. This would be too greedy, I think. This is blockable. This also doesn't work. This is too ambitious, I think. Yeah, let's just simply go for points. Now we're gonna exchange a sequence of natural moves. Whoa. Okay, interesting. As red, I think I would turn away just trying to restrict this, because now I think it's a decent farmer that I can drop. And I get a fantastic tile. So here it fits really well, but also here it fits really well. This square is blockable, but it's okay, because then the field shrinks and all I need is like one square. And let's say if and actually this square is not really blockable, because if my opponent gets something like a triple city, he also ties down his own meeple. So I think going for adjacency bonuses here is completely justified. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So now actually I could use a curve and hinder my opponent's road while also continuing my monasteries. I don't see a better move than just simply taking a meeple back. Now we're getting these I want to break something with that move. How do we break something? Here, here, here. No, this would be very, very bad for me. But I think I have to go this and threaten this meeple. Not that there's a very good move here. No, okay, so I could go here, I could go here. Is this a fantastic tile or what? This, yeah, I'm okay with continuing my opponent's road. As long as I continue my own city, I'm threatening to close a city cap and dump a farmer. Then my opponent will gonna be forced to take a straight line and add a point to me. I see this as an opportunity. I'm getting good tiles, like, make no mistake about that. Now, I could connect to my opponent's city, but it's okay. Let him have his 8 points. Because I don't want to make this square too vulnerable. Like, there are some scenarios how he takes something like this, then ties up this meeple. And also we're making this square somewhat sensitive. You see, this threat was so important. Even though I did not manage to block this guy, it's actually already accomplished its purpose, because ideally what red would have wanted is to continue this city to sort of try and save these points. But now, because this was under threat, he was forced to continue this city, which is suboptimal for red, because now both of them have attacking squares. And now, first of all, we're going to do this. It does feel, however, that red absolutely has a way back into this game with a road monastery. And also there's one really strong, yes, not, oh, come on. I was about to say this. There's one really strong move for red, which means that, like, it delays the development. So first of all, it separates these farmers, and it delays the development of this monastery so much, because I could have first wait for a city tile and then wait for something else. I could do this to help my opponent just to simply eliminate a monastery spot, which is not a bad move, but I think we gotta take care of that first. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's start with this, because all of these tiles are out. Just to make my opponent's life a little bit more difficult. And now I know what red's gonna do. He's gonna take a city cap, take this city. Yes, 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 I know what he's gonna do. I think. Maybe I do know, maybe I don't. So, I think a strong move would be to meeple this piece, take the city cap over here, and force me to continue his city. And especially since I'm at a meeple disadvantage, that's something red will be considering faux show. This is also a good move. This is absolutely a good move. What this does is this gives us an actionable move, because I think we can... I want to be saving that square, actually. Because I don't have too many meeples. Although I could also just go here, but it's not the right kind of tile. Because if my opponent finishes a city, I don't know. If I had more meeples, I would of course gone here. But I need meeples for all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, actually, red can do a lot of damage with his meeple advantage, so I'm going to try go here, expand my top field, and also start blocking this guy. I think this is correct. Do you take 3 points? Maybe, maybe not. Or do you save your roads? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think saving a road is such a good idea. That road monastery, it does look quite formidable. I need meeples, meeples, meeples. I'm so happy to see this. I'm so happy to see this. Because with this threats. Yeah, it's. I mean, our opponent will like to complete the city, but at least we got him to lose 3 points. There's another field brewing, which is a problem, which means that when we get a city cap, actually I might consider meepling the field straight away instead of taking the 4 points. This is the only actionable move that I see. Sort of harassing this guy a little bit. That's a great move, pre-building a 6-point road. When Reds completes a city, I could connect here, but Red's gonna re-attack, so I'd rather hinder Red and threaten a block, because if I get a triangle, then this square will be completely blocked. So the only move for Red is here, because I'm threatening a block. Yeah. Now, I have few actionable moves with one meeple. I can go here. Well, actually, this is the only actionable move because because of these 3 tiles are all out, I'm threatening a permanent block with any city tile. So we get it. Well, we sort of get it. Because I think what Red's going to do is defend the square, as they should, with the curve pointing downwards. It's a very good move. And actually, there isn't anything that I can do to block this. So yeah, now it's likely to be a ruin, but it's such a big ruin, it completely outcompetes my farmer. I need to drop a divider in this field ASAP. So if you are a beginner to intermediate player, you may be wondering why I'm not connecting to the city. I don't want to connect because it's like not that important. It's only 2 points difference, and there is only one divider left, and I don't want to do this because Red can immediately reconnect. So I'd rather go here. That's fine. You know, you can take the 4 points. I'll be happy with that actually, if you do this. Because then it gives me meeple back, and I immediately deploy it into a field. Deploy it into a field and also kill a monastery spot. That's what we're going to do. Which is why they make a really good move. They don't separate it here. They're thinking about... So now we need to block this square. But let's just think how we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's one regular city cap left. There is one vertical divider. So if we put here, there's going to be only 2 tiles that fit here. This is pretty attractive. An attractive option. If we put it like this, though... Oh, there's only 1 tile left that fit here. So 1 beats 2. So we do this. And now we're going to have more actionable moves. A strong move that Red can play is maybe limit my field somehow. This is not good. Ooh. Well, this is really good. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's an important field. They can win it from me. And I think my main 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's still 3 straight lines, so we better try and block off the city completely. They get the thing, which is good. And here's the thing. Not only do I win the coin flip from here, I got the only tile that completes the block over here. Yeah, you may be thinking of taking 4 points, but no. Blocking this square is way more important. It cost me a little bit. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oof. And I am in a losing mini battle right here. Now there's also another problem. Wait, what if we do something like this? We sort of block this meeple, but we make it harder to... Yeah, but we sort of lose this field. I don't know how I can fight for this. Yeah, I guess I could get a triangle and drop a meeple. Also, I need not forget about my 2 monasteries. Actually, let's do a quick point count. So it's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, so it's 13. Minus 5. So we're at like plus 8 on board, except for these. I think a stronger move is here, because we're threatening to take 1, 2... Wait, but actually this is a decent move because it actually takes away this small field from my opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 3 curves. There are 3 curves. With which I can block this. I think it's alright. I think it's alright to play like that. Yeah, he's threatening to block me completely now here. Do we take 4 points or do we take a 9-point field? I think we actually might just take a 9-point field. So that kind of anticipating a reconnection. Yeah, let's just do this. I admittedly, I didn't think this through entirely. Yeah, now it's a problem. Now we need a curve here, but at least we've equalized the field, and I don't know. So we need to get a curve before... Actually, no, we need to get... one of those also we're going to work. So we're going to have 4 tiles before our opponent gets 2 tiles. So that's actually before our opponent gets 3 tiles, because they also get to save this monastery spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can go here... Can try, yeah, I should try dropping some city caps over there. I don't know, maybe this move was like a little bit chickenish. But it's fine. There goes one of my curves. Which I also want here as well to expand my field. There are some scenarios how I lose this field and how my opponent blocks here. That would be just tragic, actually. Yeah, because I really need a curve here as well. So while red is thinking, let's just count the points again. We're at -1 here. Okay, -2. Plus 15, plus 13, minus 6, plus 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. Yeah, we have to do this then. We have to go for the 75, well, 75%. How can this be bad? And then he can drop a farmer here. How can this be bad, right? Yeah, we do what we have to do. My curve, gimme. Actually, I think it's a subtle mistake. Because now red is taking away a tile from himself, I think. Because actually he wants... Let's say if he gets this tile, the cap with a triple crossroads, then he can take 4 points. Whereas if I take a cap with a triple crossroads, I have to use it here. So let's just eliminate a field connection from my opponent. Uh-oh. Oof, now that's a problem. Now that's a real problem. Because now I have a really big dilemma to face. Do I go here and connect to the field? Or do I just wait for another monastery? I mean, it's an important field. It's an important field. And then I'm gonna have 15, 10, 9, 8. I'm gonna be minus a lot of points. I think I have to wait for. I think I have to hope for a road monastery actually. And then, if not, just seek to attack this field somehow. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I should be connecting here. When my connection is still live here, and I can still try to think of something elsewhere. For example, here I can try connect through a curve. Here I can try connect through a curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what curve am I talking about? There are no curves, man. This is bad. Is he about to comment what a horrible move I made? You like it for me or you like it for you? I have a suspicion it's the latter. But you know, I mean, like, also at the end of the game, we might like drop another farmer here and try to win this field outright somehow. Although we do, I think, need only to equalize to win, right? 7, 5, 0. No, actually, we're at -4 and the field. Oof. Well, a city cab belongs in my field. The question is, do we meeple this? And I think the answer is no. Is the answer no, though? Yeah, the answer is no. Okay. Well, we get 7 for now. There's no way they're finishing this, right? Because then I can attack this field, sort of. Or they can attack this field. I don't know. Actually, now that I think about this, how important was it to get this meeple back? That's a strong move, because I can't take 4 points. I should take 7. 7 points is 7 points. What if I just somehow equalize the game with quick points? That would be so much fun. And the monastery is still in the game. Like, it could, you know, everything can happen. +1. I'm only -6 in the fields, actually. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. -9 in the fields. Yeah, excellent move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 triangles remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 triangles remaining. So we have to try and break this city and also get some value in addition. Oh, why not save your city? I think you have to go here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, no. He's hoping for. Yeah, he was hoping for. Yeah, of course. Road triangles. There's still 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's a relief at least. Ah, and I don't get an attacking tile. That's so bad. How do we? Oof. Yeah, we just need the monastery. Okay, what's remaining other than the monastery? There's 1 triangle like this which goes over here. It's not enough time. Then there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 straight line with which my opponent can get to claim this. Are there any city caps? I think not. Or are there starting tiles? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there are starting tiles, so I can still do this as well. Is there one? I think so. I think I have to sort of... I can't count this quickly. He should break my stuff. Ooh, okay. So now how do we win? There's a starting tile. There's a starting tile and a road monastery. So which means that I can take a 6-point field here. If my opponent gets a road monastery, they get to block me here. I can take a field here and then I get to finish this. Yeah. So if they take a road monastery, they block me here, but at least I take this. I think that's the move. And if they have a starting tile, then I have the road monastery. Oh man! Why did I not think about that they connect through that they can connect through this side? Maybe I had to drop a farmer here and just hope for the 50-50. Man, I had a tie and I missed it, no? Although I do have like some 15 points. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, as you see, I'm not great under time pressure at all. Cause the thing is like I knew the tiles, but I like wasn't sure about my win condition. Do I have to equalize this field or not? Because I did seem to like gain a few quick points along the way, and maybe I figured that would have been enough, but it doesn't seem to be the case, right? Although I do have 15 field. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough, man. That's so bad. Although, wait, let me think about this. Maybe it wasn't that bad, right? Because let's say if my opponent were to get the road monastery, and if I were to... Were we just flipping for a different tile, though? Okay, let me think about this. If my opponent was... Yeah, if my opponent were to get a road monastery, they would have to dump it somewhere, well, so that I don't connect. Then I get 5 extra points. So I was... Okay, so then I would tie the game. But if I go here, I win the game. So that's the difference, right? So I guess the lesson from this game is try count the points earlier. Oh, right. Ooh. Oh, and in the previous game. Oh, and in the previous game. Yeah, wait. Should have placed near monastery? It got a tie because of imprecise last move. Are you talking about this game or the previous game? In this game, yeah, for sure. Yeah, if I place here, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I also feel like here I kind of need to choose between explaining moves and thinking about moves. But all right, anyway, who's next? Hi Raf, hi KK Spam. What else? Should have placed near monastery. I'm not sure which game you're referring to. Yeah, anyway, so do keep dropping me those challenges. In the meantime, wait, I think I'm gonna go to... yeah, sure. I'm gonna go to the previous game and try to check out what happened. No. It doesn't work like this. This one. Was there a win somewhere? Okay, let's see. Yeah, this move is alright, because the block was important. They get the 3 points. Yeah, they get the field. I take this. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I had to build here at some point. Yeah, okay, this is good. Yeah, okay, so this is my mistake. Although I take 4, I could have taken 6. That's fine. But then I meeple this field anyway, so that's all right. Yeah, they get 3 points for themselves. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, KK Spam, you were referring to the first game. So here, I know that I can meeple this field later, and I just got like too overexcited. And for some reason, I think I already counted this monastery as 8 points because I'm going to build it in the future. But here, of course, I play this. And then I think with any tile I get to drop a farmer, or do I? You know what? No. If I place it here, and my opponent gets this sort of triangle with the road like they do, they can block this field for me. So they can place it like this, and then I cannot make 6 points. I can only make, what, like 4 points. So then I'd be losing the game. I didn't mention this on stream, but I was thinking about like space a little bit. Yeah, and I would be only winning with this tile. Well, actually, maybe I did have to hope for it though. Yeah, that's this. And also, at least my opponent was forced to spend the tile on this. Oh, here! Oh my god, that was so bad! The last tile! What's wrong with me? Oh my god. How did I not do this? Just add 1 point to my monastery. Okay, I'm sorry you guys had to see this. I'm gonna try and play better in the next game. What a hallucination! I've been playing too much recently. Actually, I was about to say that I felt that my Carcassonne game had improved in the next couple of months, and endgame calculation in particular. But then I keep doing stuff like this. How? Oh, that was bad. That was bad. I'm not great under time pressure. Okay. All right. So I think next we're gonna do an arena game. Unless we get some further challenges. Oh gosh, it must have been so cringe for you to just see this hallucination. Ah, yeah, we gotta play better than this. Yeah, I get what you meant. It looks like there's indeed a significant delay. Well, anyway, we're gonna play. I'm familiar with this player. We've played a lot. They're around 500 rated, I think. So we're gonna do an hopefully more relaxing arena game. Yes. Everybody's saying that there's a delay is more than a minute. I'm pretty sure I double checked. I put a minute, but maybe there's like the standard stream delay plus the additional delay. Although the standard stream delay should also be kind of second. Alright, natural move so far. I'm forced to help my opponents. Nothing that I can do about that. They should be taking a ring. They should not be continuing the road ever. Okay, creating another monastery spot. Not only am I taking 2 points here and instead of starting to build in a different part, build a city in a different part, so potentially creating a counter field, but I also get this. This is a nice 6-point monastery spot, but is it better than adjacency bonuses from this one? Maybe it is actually. Also, this controlling this meeple is an option, but I think I just want to take a monastery spot away from my opponent. It has to be strong. Now, I don't want to be building in my opponent's field, so I'd rather start a new city and pre-build a ring road, thus indirectly taking a ring road away from our opponent, because they could no longer loop this guy. In fact, in order to get this meeple back, now they will need a road, and road ends are valuable, especially when the cross tile has already gone out. You see how important it was to take a monastery spot away? Now, actually, this guy is kind of sad. There is one square that I will need to build, and then we could just leave this guy alone. So these 3 squares are our next priority. Perfectly great, restricting their own field. You see how nice it is? We don't have to fight for this field anymore. There is plenty of counter field options later down the line. Of course, you gotta take this. This would be nice, but I guess I want to maybe do something like this first, or this first, or this first. Now this is where we really gotta think hard. Okay, find the best move. We're gonna spend the entire minute. Just think how this space is gonna develop. Here, never mind. I don't know. I'm gotta take a little bit of break from Carcassonne, maybe. Think. This is a move with a farmer or without a farmer. Maybe without for now. This is a move for sure, kind of pre-building this. I don't want to get this guy blocked yet. This is nice because it restricts the field a lot, but then it also eliminates the options for connection. I think I'm going to start with this first. Trying to put pressure on that guy. hopefully forcing him to spend a move here. Okay, that's good. Now next I could do this, but then do I want this square to get blocked? Maybe not, but then I also don't want... This is also actually quite nice, because then it restricts the field quite a bit. There are no green squares at all. Takes away monastery spot. Maybe actually I rather like it. Yeah. I rather like it, I have to say. Can I get 2 meeples blocked here? Maybe. Maybe I can. Okay, this. Yeah. We're gonna start just building more cities in a potentially new field. There is a problem that while the road monastery is still in play, they can still get connected. So I think now I'd rather continue this one rather than this one, just create more counter fields, even though this one's slightly more vulnerable, because if my opponent gets a road, then they can take a road with tempo. It's alright, it's okay. So now I think my next moves are building here and then building here. Because here's also monastery spots. Yeah, that's the stuff that I was talking about. And now I cannot build here because I need to take this road instead, but it's okay. Now I have this counter field that I can use in the future. So many monastery spots, I don't fully appreciate it, but this 8-point city, we're going to take this 8-point city all the way to the bank. The last tile that's going to fit here, and now my monastery becomes blockable in one move. Will they see it? Probably they will. They're building in their field, and we have a tile with which we cannot do that much. Ring road, is it worth it? Actually, why don't we just drop a farmer? If you drop off, please drop a farmer. Please drop a farmer. I was going to block here, but now, well, we can block here. We can do this. We can actually do this and sort of restrict our opponent's blocking options, restrict their field as well. But I think this is important, right? Just don't let them get their city meeple. Now they're sort of forced to connect. I don't like the fact that the road monastery is still in play, so this meeple still could get connected here. But I really like... this is a good field meeple, I think. And this move is not... Like, in most scenarios, they do not get this city. Because there's still many curves. I go here, I create another attacking platform. It's... Or I'm going to eat my words. So here's the question. Do we go here and try to create another connection square, or do we just finish our city calmly? I think let's finish our city calmly and then think what to do later. Yeah, because like if they go here, then at least we have an attack immediately. That's fine. In a position like this, I want the road monastery to be drawn as soon as possible. Just so that we know how the space is going to look like. Is this the field that we're fighting for? Is this the field that we're fighting for? Because there's also these 9 points. Which also means that meeples are going to matter a lot in this game. I really don't want this monastery to get controlled by 2 monasteries. But let's start with the simple stuff first. We do get the connection. Now it is incumbent upon our opponent to equalize. And now we're going to have a massive, massive dilemma. Okay, this is blocked. So now that we need to save this monastery and block this one. I'm super tempted by this move, as you know. But there's so many road tiles and the position is so open that I do not think it's just justifiable to do this. I think the move is here actually, and drop a farmer and just create a huge field fight. Try to block here. Yeah. No, it's just not correct, right? As much as monasteries are lovely, let's go for it. Would have made it, but you know, it's still like it's blockable in one move, and here a meeple is worth much more than 8 points in this position. Well, that's helpful. We get to do this. Do we meeple this? I don't want this guy to get blocked, especially given that it's quite easy to do so. It does create a flip for 6 points, which is not great. No, yeah, I need meeples too badly. Win a flip? Why not? Why not? Nice. Okay, red is helping me. We could save this, but we're going to do this later. 6 points are more important because these are not 6 points, these are 12 points. So now what we're going to try and do, well, we could try to block this square maybe, but it's not that important. I think trying to harass this road is a bit more important. But then, of course, there are some tiles with which we can go here. There aren't too many city caps because all starting tiles are out. Actually, there's only one city cap that does this. So it will be hard for us to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a curve ASAP. So attacking here doesn't make sense because we're going to need a curve to use here. There's a lot of work to be done because we need to get this guy back and block this square. Basically, my main point now is I want my opponent not to be able to use a road monastery productively. No meeple, hey. Now we're gonna go here because like I don't have other actionable moves. Actually, this is an actionable move. This is really good move. But how about if I go here, I create a threat to split. Wait, this space goes here. So I think blocking from this side is better. Yeah. I think this is better. Okay, they connect. Now we don't need to do anything about this. If they reconnect, we can always reconnect back or block. Now we want to block this square permanently and then hope to get this meeple back. Then we're going to be equal on meeples. They have a huge dilemma. They can get their meeple back for a road, sure. And this is a huge relief for me. This is a huge relief. Because now it means that they cannot fight for this field properly. Now let's think about this actually. So what can they do? We are controlling a nice 18-point field with +1 meeple, miraculously. There's no connection square here. There's no connection square here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to expand my field, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, there's no connection here. So we could go here, actually. This is not a bad idea. And the idea is we can block this connection completely. And now this field becomes closed. The only place to go is here. But because all 4 starting tiles are out, we can block this. And there aren't too many city caps remaining in the first place. Yeah, of course we go here. Even though I'm preventing my field from growing, that's kind of the point. Another move, I really want to go here as well with a straight line or something, just to prevent his small field from growing. And then my next move is I'm going to go here. And if I lose this ruin, I think I'm fine. Because the 18 points for the field, that's really more than enough. That said, there's this monastery flip. I don't like when this happens. And also there's a field connection over here. Actually, it's pretty neat. It will be blockable, but it's still a connection. Actually, if they take a straight line and then put a meeple outside, then they can connect from both sides. But the problem is that all straight lines, all 8 straight lines are out. So there are very few straight line-like tiles. All straight lines are out. All starting tiles are out. 2 T-shaped crossroads are out. There's 1 city cap that goes over here, with which they can take 7 points. They are thinking of connecting to the field, which is extremely risky, but I hope they decide against it simply because I don't have a blocking tile in hand. Relief. Well, they do win the flip. That will certainly help them come back. And they will be able to connect here through an outside curve. Actually, I didn't think about that. I could go here, but I think we need to get our guy back first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 of those remaining. But how much does a meeple matter, really? Well, it matters a little bit. I get an absolutely fantastic tile, because now I get to score 2 points and block this. Maybe I'm now overvaluing meeples a little because I am ahead. So -6, this is equal, but I'm 12 points ahead on fields, so I'm at +6, and I have an extra monastery for 9 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will not be enough for compensation, actually. So I think we go, wait, but 3 points is better. Nope. There's also a scenario how they get this cap into their field, actually. No, but still, this is better, this is better. Yep, so they can go here. They can actually... So they are creating a connection, the field connection, but there's also a connection here, which they can work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 curves remaining. I can do this as well, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're hoping for 1 tile, or I could just block instead. There's 2 of those. I have extra triangles. I have 3 extra tiles than they do. Yeah. Like, this can't be bad, right? It just cannot be bad. They connect, I connect, and then they need to spend a meeple to win one of the big features, but they cannot win both. Again, -4, +12, +8, +9 for the monasteries, +17. I'm at +17, I'm at +14. The problem is that this thing is worth more than 14 points. But I think I still need to go here. And if they try to connect, I will have blocks pretty much anywhere. Because they're still... Okay, they're actually... Wait a second. There are no regular triangles. Is there even a tile with which they can try connecting? That's a good question. Ooh. I think we're going to go for this move. They can try connecting to the field, which is worth 18 points. Oof. Well, there's one curve remaining. There's one curve remaining exactly, and one crossroads. And what else? What else is remaining? A splitter. So I think I know what the move is. Basically, if we go here, our chances to win are 66%. We just need them to get a curve not on the next move. Well, if they get a splitter, they get a defense, right? Yeah, that's the move. So with the splitter, they should defend. But luckily, I got the curve. Yeah, so my win probability was 66 if they don't play correctly. If they play correctly, then it was... Okay, so they only win... So they win if they get a curve immediately, that's 33. And they win if they get the splitter first and then the curve. So that's 33 times 50, so that's 16. Yeah, it was a 50-50 actually. But I had to make this, because like if I don't make this move, it's 33% for myself. The idea is this. I win if I get the curve, or they get the the crossroads. Because if they get the crossroads, then I cannot defend. If they get the crossroads, they cannot defend, and then on my next move, either I take the splitter and block, or I take the curve and, you know, simply enjoy the curve. Enjoy. Oof. I'm gonna win this with plus 10 actually. Only. Yeah, that idea of controlling one monastery with two, that worked quite nicely for them at the expense of the field. They found the correct move. Great job for them. Oh, I'm gonna win this plus 7 because they're gonna build a little city in their field as well. Yeah, whatevs. There was no point in putting either curve over here, simply because, you know, that would be a 0-point move. Okay, I think this one I played alright. I don't know. I don't think I did anything stupid. I think I resisted a monastery in an important strategic spot, just because having a meeple blocked for 8 points in such an open position was really, really bad. And you see how much a meeple was worth. Like, this ruin was worth 20 points. This field was worth 18 points. So just really, really a lot of points. You could say that maybe I should have blocked... Actually, yeah, maybe I should have blocked this field connection instead. I was trying to secure the ruin, while that was actually not securing it that much because there was still a splitter available. So I think what I should have done is try to block the field connection here. But even with a field connection, let's say if I get... if I were to block it like this, there still were some ways how they could connect through here, perhaps. So it wasn't... if anything, actually, they had a better connection, I think, here. Maybe they could have connected here, then it was unblockable. It was a pure 50-50. Well, anyway, at least... Yeah, so there were over 500 rated. I can still play. I can still do something. All right. So here's our next challenge from Ludacelis. Nice. Again, not gonna be easy. As you've noticed, I've started posting polls recently. And if you haven't seen those, then after the stream, go to the community tab, which was, I think, up until the end of 2022, was available only for channels which had 1,000 subscribers or more, but they loosened up the rules. So now it's available for, I think, from 100 subscribers or more. So I've started making these posts, and some of them are polls. And I was surprised to see that like, the average ELO of my viewers is like, extremely high. So, well, at least if we were to believe your poll results. So I think the peak ELO of my average viewer is over 500. Like between 500 and 699. Well, I'm not going to be able to complete the city anytime soon, although... Shall I defend? Shall I defend? You know what? Let's do this. Let's make them attack this city. This is good, I think. Pre-building a road next to my city. Not worth a meeple just yet. Yeah, now it's worth it. Man, it's also so vulnerable. But I don't think there's really an excuse for not making this move. Yeah, they should block. They should block. It's fine. Oh, it's fine. Wait, let me know. But do you ever not go there, right? It's a move that worth immediate 6 points. No good moves here, but I think this is the least worst option. Now they get to start this. We get to go here, actually. It's nice to create a threat of completing this city. But I think it's not going to matter. Like it looks like the monasteries are going to be just too much. I have to get points from somewhere. I have to get points from somewhere. I don't think I have any moves with a straight line other than going here. What else can I do? I can I somehow like block everything here? But no, this is a mistake. They get a city cap and I just lose. Although I lose... Well, wait, shall we try a move that like I normally don't do? No. What am I thinking? This is the move. Always. Just to get out of this situation where my meeple is controlled. Oh, I see what their problem is. Because they can't move... Wow. But, I mean, yeah, they can't have actionable moves, right? Well, not actionable, sorry. I'm using the term wrong. You can't say actionable moves. You can only say actionable tiles, and you can say, like, productive moves and moves of value. Yeah, I'm just using the words wrong. Oof, this just saves my bacon right here. The question is, do we go like this? Which platform do we create? Yeah, I think this is correct, and here's why. Because if we get a triangle with a road, we can use it here, and if we get a city with a field, then we can use it here. That's rather strong. I could go here, actually. But why would I ever do this? These two are equal. If my opponent wants to block, let them block. 1 point is not enough value. I think we need to go here. We need to go here, and then we need to try and build this up. This one we have to leave alone until we get something to fill here. There are some scenarios how we get this finished. There are some scenarios how we can get back into the game. Maybe we can drop a farmer or something, but I first of all want to take care of this. Which meeple is more important to save? Of course this one, because this could be tied with a monastery, it's fine. And also I'm creating a, I was going to say, attacking platform. Well, yeah, let's do this. I think it's important not let our opponents finish such cities. They are going to get their monastery meeples back, but I got a fantastic tile that's worth 4 points. It gets my meeple out of there. Just out of there. Very curious what they're gonna do. I don't see a move for them. And I wonder if I should meeple even a monastery myself. It's not obvious. Well, I think actually if there's a move for them, they should block. Maybe even with a meeple. Yeah, I like this. They can block this. Yep. They can get their... Well, I really want something like a triple city here to block everything. But I don't think I have this. I should be meepling a monastery here. I can get meeples back pretty easily. Do we get the road meeple back or do we get this back? I think getting this back is better. There's still a sufficient number of road ends. Do we do something like this? Continue our road indirectly and then also attack this guy? Do we just calmly continue my monastery? Maybe here, try to create at least slight pressure on this. Yeah, I think this is the move. There's still 2 monasteries left. Something good can happen here. Also now the incentive of me taking this meeple back is actually like not that great. I'm not sure, maybe that move with the platform was not bad at all. Also, there's a move that we can consider if we're really desperate, try to go for the 75% over here. But that's alright. What else are we gonna do? We don't have moves. We don't have good moves. I think just going for... Well... Yeah, we need to connect really soon. If I do this, it only helps them. Doing this is not that bad, but there are only 2 monasteries remaining. I can also finish it with a city. Also doing this is not that bad because I get to like finish a road. Also doing this is not that bad. I like this actually. Now there are options. Going here, going here, going here. Think we're gonna take our chances and take a meeple back first. I don't know what you think about my priorities. Okay, now it's really time to connect. It's a lot of points. We're gonna get the connection. They're gonna get this first. We're gonna get this. We would have gotten the 75%, but this is no reason to have done that. Only one meeple left. Only one monastery left, which means I'm gonna need to 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're just gonna need to finish with this with 2 curves. At the end of the game, we may decide to go for 50-50 here. They might want to go here, try to have a shot at finishing their monastery. But they're doing really well no matter what, right? Do we? Okay, yeah, that's a good move. That's a good move. Yeah, I guess we could do this and like score 6 points for a field, but why would we do this? It's not a good idea. This is a decent. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Just leave the square alone. This move seems all right. 1, 2, because it's sort of threatening a block a little bit. I could continue my road, but I'd rather just get a meeple back some point. This we can't do because it's blockable. Well, I guess this move it is. Time to do risky stuff. We're really behind. We could go for the 50-50. We could just try building here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 3 crossroads, so there's 4 road ends. There's a sufficient number of city caps. They're all blockable. 1, 2, 3. There's 2 of those, but I can get my meeple back. This is also not bad, actually. There's a starting tile. No, you know what? I'm gonna try and just get as many points as I possibly can. This move is not that valuable. It's only, well, it's just 2 points. 1 for this, 1 for that. But we might have to live with this losing mini battle. What else could we do in the future? Like maybe we get to have a monastery somehow. Maybe we get to have a 9-point field. And also I wonder, why do I not have enough meeples? Like, this is a mini battle, 1 versus 1. This is 1 versus 1, 1 versus 1, 1 versus 1. And then here my opponent has a spare meeple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's all right. These still exist. So I could save it now, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work now. And now, actually, what I really want to do, I want to take one of those and drop a farmer a 9-point field at some point. They should be blocking me here all the time. Not here. Oof. Oh, so lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so I'm saving this. Possibly at the expense of 4 points, but it's fine. Let's try and win a flip for a city cap. We don't do it. We don't do it. Now the question is, shall we go for it? How many straight roads are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's negative expected value, I think. But I need to make something happen. There's still starting tiles. No, I have to do this. Like, I'm so far behind. Okay, -9 equals 45 -10 -9 and -8 and a meeple. There are still curves. I think 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I see no hints to me in the chat. That's unfortunate. All right, let's go. this is where you do try and block. Now, what I really, really want from my opponent is to not go here. Please don't. Please don't. Yeah, okay, the field is good. We get a meeple back, and this is already a good investment. We lose 4 points. We need to take 3 points, I guess. Yeah, we need to drop here, here, here. Oh yeah, I know what we need to do. We need to take a curve, drop a farmer, then take one of those and take the road. Yes. So first of all, we will take the 3 points. But it's so hard to play in this position. It's so hard to play because there's just like no big features to fight for. I hope Red makes a mistake now. This is not a mistake. This is a very good move. So they're preparing to do what I was hoping for. So like to take this thing and meeple the road, which means that I'm gonna need to do that beforehand myself. You know which move I think I have here? Because like there's only one straight road, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, there's 0 straight roads. So I'm not finishing this one, so I might as well just add 1 point to myself. And like, there's still 1 tile with which I can get my meeple back. So this is the only reasonable move I see here. We could use a starting tile as well. Finish this, drop a farmer. Like That's a painful move. 4 points for my opponent. And with such a beautiful tile, there is nothing much that we can do. Because we really, really need that meeple. Okay, -9. +2. Okay, these are equal. -2, -11. Still -10, I think. Maybe actually let's spend like 1.5 minutes. Try to think through all the possible options. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 curve remaining. That's a problem. I need the curve so bad. 1, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 1, 1, 1. No, 1, 1, 1. No, Mashries. One of those. All right, maybe I think this is what we got to do. Oh, okay, that's GG. Now there's nothing that we can do, I think. Or is there? Well, we can take some sort of field, maybe. Well, we sort of have to take a field, right? It's 12-point field. We can try connecting here. Yeah, I think there is no path to victory. Yeah, because we go here, we take 6, and then we hope for a city cap, then we take more. And there were still city caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. But not with this. There's just not much what we can do. We can't take this field, we can't take this field. So I think we actually have to block myself so that my opponent doesn't get 7 points. Yeah, this guy is really, really unfortunate. Oh yeah, never mind. There was I missed the city caps. It was this one instead of the other one. No, but still, this meeple was fine, right? Because there was still this option available. And this was just for the sake of giving me 1 point. I didn't have a productive move of this tile no matter what. Yeah, I guess I just have to live with 4 points. Yeah, there was this disconnection from the starting tile. So let's say, let me think. Did I even have out? So I could have had 10 more. No, I could have had 12 more points. No, I could have had 8 more points. And my opponent could have had. Let's say if they take this 7. Yeah, maybe there was some sort of miraculous win. If I get a curve, then I get 3 points with this. Yeah, maybe like that was somehow some sort of ridiculous win. Like after this. Oh no, it was too far away. If I get a curve, then I get this. So I get a curve, drop a farmer. I get this, I take 3 points. I connect, I get 4 plus 12, so 16. Yeah, it's maybe they don't get this. I think it's like still a couple of points short. I don't know what to say. I could just say just GG. Like when opponents acknowledge their luck, I don't know. I typically don't do that, but it's fine, of course. And I don't think they were insanely lucky or anything. Well, the Monastery at the start were really difficult to fight for, but then they built up this really well. It was kind of hard, so I was forced to spend good tiles on connecting. Maybe having. No, this move was still alright. It's a move that gave me 6 points. So this is just something that had to happen. And these mini battles were not decisive anyway. Maybe somewhere I should have like risked harder. I don't know. Or maybe played this move earlier. But yeah, not really. I think the risk taken was alright. Because let's say I had to hope for this tile. I had to hope for the curve. I had to hope for a bunch of other things. I've played my last meeple a bunch of times. Could have attacked the city perhaps, but still, once an exchanger is built, the probability of doing something about the city getting completed is typically very low, and unless the city has a lot of points, it's something that's just not worth spending a move on. Alrighty, well, let's see if we have any more challenges. I'm probably up for just one more game. And then we can wrap it up. Oh, okay, so this is the player from a previous game trying to discuss it. Let's try to translate this. So I thought. It's hard. I understand part of it. Okay. So if I were to attack the field, this word I don't know. But I thought that what this was. I wanted to close a road so that to gain more points a little bit, and in the truth that I was winning by 1 point? Really? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to use a dictionary for this one later, and then maybe later I'll respond. Alright, well, I'm I think up for one more game and then we're gonna wrap it up. Actually, yeah, I know I'm supposed to understand Spanish, but there's just a couple of really crucial words that I do not understand. All right. No. Oh, it's just simply a tense verb. Before I would have entered, but I thought. Perdere todo separate. Oh my gosh, that was so. The truth is that was winning by 1 point. If they attack. Okay. Antes is earlier. I thought it was before. Now I should have understood this. So what they were referring to is that I think at some point they were greedy by taking a 3-point road, whereas they could have attacked the field before. But then it would have led to the same outcome, to the same probabilities, I think. Yep. Alrighty, one more game. So let's see if somebody can get me below 700. Yeah, I appreciate the little Spanish grammar lessons here. I mean, first of all, actually, I never learned Spanish really, but I feel like I've played Carcassonne with Spanish-speaking players so much that I should be already like semi-fluent in it. I don't know. At least like when it's one of those rare languages which actually maybe are not that hard to understand when they're spoken because like everything's so clear. Whereas sometimes the languages which I actually did learn, like French, even had to use French in my previous job all the time, and in fact I sort of still use it on a regular basis. Like when it's spoken, it's just so much harder to understand. Oh, alrighty. The last one for today is from MTW. Omtu. Wait, is that Carcassonne actually? Yes, it is Carcassonne. Oh, it does seem like you gained a lot of rating points. Because I think last time we played you were like at 400 or something. Yeah, well, good for you. Alright, now comes this greedy opening. And the thing is, this is relatively safe, because with a straight line, if this gets blocked, I can always connect to this road and block us together. But now, of course, we get the best possible tile and the entire deck. Do you call it deck? I mean, I do. Where should they place their monastery? I think a decent move is here. A decent move is here. Probably I prefer up top, actually, yeah. I rather like placing the monastery up top. Here, it's vulnerable, but it's okay. This is also okay. But I think one that, yeah, it also finishes your road. But I think one that controls my meeple is just something a bit more aggressive. Here, I think dropping a farmer is okay. Because it's a very, very open field. And... oh, the greed, the greed, the greed. They're not finishing their city, they're finishing this. Of course, this is correct. They're sort of cleaning up the city caps. This is vulnerable, but it's fine for them. Here, I think it's better to go here and just equalize this spot, have some green squares. They do get their city and a little advantage. Which is, and now I have a bunch of possible moves. I can maybe go just continue my road, or I could go here, try to create a block. But the thing is, this is not a real block. We want to, when you block roads like this, it's better, if possible, to start with the city tile first, and then with the road tile, because they can easily save this. On the other hand, continuing my road is not worth much. Typically with a straight line, I want to continue a road only if it adds something more. So on the previous move, I continued this road because it added an extra attacking square to this, not for the sake of 1 point. Here, it's better that we take 1 point for the monastery and eliminate a field connection. Maybe this is one of those rare situations where we can actually... where we can actually build a farm with 1 meeple. Now we have a problem. It's a fantastic tile, but we need to use it somewhere. I don't want to go here. This is attackable. I think, as unpleasant as it is, we're going to use it for blocking. And if they get to connect here, we can meeple the city and have a potential advantage in this mini battle. Oof. Now comes the question, how much is a meeple worth? Is it worth more than a road monastery? Because what else am I going to do? I mean, it's a good monastery. I can place it here. I can place it here, but actually I don't want to grow my field that much. I think, because we started already building a field, I could go here, meeple the road, and then sort of try to win with a meeple advantage. This is fantastic that I get a road end immediately. Now, black is building a counter field, which is not good for me. And we're already losing a little bit. But really, the idea is that I really hope to make sure that my meeple scores more than 3 points. So now it's at least 9 points for this field versus this 3. I can get this meeple back. So it's not an entirely wasted monastery. I mean, it is a road. Okay, this actually... I like seeing this. It does leave an empty city cap. Like, I think, where was the urgency? I can still connect to this later. So I'm fully down to engage in a field fight. Although it does sound almost like a bar fight or something. Okay, now is the problem. we don't want to connect with the city. We don't want to we don't want to drop a divider in their field. We want to drop a divider in my field. And then later we can try equalizing. Yeah, good. They're just giving themselves a point. These fields could merge, which was really bad for black because I'm gonna play an extra meeple. Well, now I think that this is big, right? Because this is one of the best possible tiles in the deck. I'm still gonna be calling it that way. Controlling 2 meeples. Like, what are they gonna do now? Yeah, we just gotta go all the way, right? If this gets blocked, maybe this field's not that small. Controlling 2 meeples again. Like, I'm not even sure in whose interest it is to block this square. Because let's say if they block it, or if I block it, then we're going to have 3 versus 16. 13 points for a meeple. Normally it's enough. I'm not sure it's enough here because I'm already behind a few points. I am getting this meeple back in all likelihood. That's going to be very nice. That's good for them. Creating some, like, there's some scenarios how this getting complete and this getting blocked. If you've seen my recent video with the of Keither versus Danish 30, there's some scenarios how like one monetary get blocked but the other one doesn't. However, I'd rather just finish this with a city cap. So I think we need to spend this juicy tile here. Maybe try to, like, ideal when you get one more of those and like build a big ruin for them with 2 meeples around it. So they can go. Okay, that's a good block. Now what do we do? Do we go here? That's just sort of building their stuff more than mine. Also securing this square, because like there's some scenarios how they get the thing and then I get the thing later. I don't think it's a good move. Which is why we're going to go here. But the question is, if we're pre-building a ruin... Wait, or do we just go here? No. If we're pre-building a ruin, whom does it favor? It favors the person who's likely to have a meeple advantage at the end, but I'm not sure it's me at this point. It's more likely than not to be me, though. Yep, let's do this. So they go here, I think pretty much obviously. Now, I could go here actually. I could go here as well. Though this is not like the best tile. But I do like the prospect of blocking this square though. Also, it's gonna be actually 6. So like 9 versus... Yeah, it's a good mini battle. But I also need this, I need this. How many blocking tiles did he have? Well, blocking this is not such a huge deal because I also have this in the future. Maybe this is not such a huge deal. I don't want this meeple to be vulnerable. Or maybe do I, because let's say if I put it here, he puts something here, then I finish, then there's no field connection. So sometimes it's actually good. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna commit to this play. They're gonna get a meeple back. Oh, the greed, they want to have 2 curves. I can either have a meeple back or I'm gonna have this. I think I'd rather have this, because I'm also threatening a block with a triple city tile. But it's alright. At least we built up our monastery, right? Yeah, they do get their meeple back, which is fine. Now the question, do we drop a second meeple here, a second farmer? Or is it too early? I'm gonna say there's no shame in that. It does seem like it's worth it. This is vulnerable. Everything's vulnerable. Yeah, this is so vulnerable. Poof. They want to go here. Oh, they also want to go here. Okay. Now, do I finish this one? Do I go here? Or do I finish this one? This is certainly appealing. I could go here and like take a lot of tiles from my opponent as well. Actually, I like this. I really do. Now, there's a big threat here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna have a blocked monastery versus probably a ruin that's worth fighting for. This is now getting increasingly urgent. I don't like sacrificing city caps. Of course, I would prefer making a move like this, but I think you're gonna do what you have to do. You gotta do what you have to do. Now they get a meeple. There is no way. Yeah, so you see how important this move was. They're gonna need a rodent to finish this. Whew, okay. So now we could just finish that and drop a city cap in our field, which can be nice. Or we could just take this straight 4 points. I think this one's slightly better. Because now we're building this with 2 meeples. This ruin looks increasingly appealing. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to resist it. The idea here is just I want to have one more city cap in my field so that I have 9 points per meeple to sort of equalize this guy. Yes, 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 yes. Now, of course, this is the move. They get to continue their city. It's all right. It's all right, I think. What do we get to do? Oh, actually, do we just try extra greed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh, there's actually still plenty of curves remaining, and like we can create a really, really big field here. But maybe it's possible to win without these kind of things. All right, let's just take 2 points. Okay, they take 2 points. Then we're gonna take 2 points again, I think. Although this is so appealing. Actually, we don't even have to connect this meeple just yet. Let them do it. On the other hand, if we leave this empty, they might connect and then we might lose. No, 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 no. There's still plenty of curves remaining. Maybe we go here and create. The idea is that we create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We create sort of 2 3-point spots, and then they cannot use a curve to harass my meeple because I have to take 3 points. I think how does this develop the field though? It does have Yeah, I think it's alright. I think it's alright to do this. Well, they're gonna use a straight line. The one tile that they can use. But actually it's alright for me because there are just so many regular city caps. Also, this is appealing. No, 6 points, 6 points. We can do this later. We can always do this later. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can try equalizing this stuff. 18, because they're 10 points for a meeple, so 13 points for 2 meeples. I have 18 points for 2 meeples, so I'm going to plus 5 and plus 9. And then there's this, yeah. I'm happy with this. I think now we just try to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still triple cities. Try to create an opportunity to attack this city later. This is the dream tile for me. There were still a few of those remaining, but it's gonna put me in a really strong position. Having 8 more points, controlling an 18-point field with 2 meeples. I guess now for this win condition, they would need to finish this city, which is hard. Which is really hard. They get there just before I do. Now, here's the question. Do we just keep blatantly dropping city caps in our field? Or do we maybe try to do something more subtle? Plus 8. Plus 13. We're at plus 11 and a meeple, right? Can't be bad. Just can't be bad. Maybe I have enough stuff in my field, actually. All I need to do is just maybe try simple things. Simple things. So, for example, make them harder to do this kind of stuff. The map is so vertical, I cannot zoom in properly. Also, we know that there are no starting tiles remain in. And if they go here, there's actually only 1 tile really left for them to finish this. Yeah, so there's indeed a triangle with a road, and there's indeed like this sort of 1 city cap. But look at this, 1, 2, 3. So if they play this move, which they really want, but like with their tile, then I'm not going to block. I'm going to go here and I'm going to try like block from above or from the side. But that's good. They're doing what they have to do. Now, of course, we just go here. They can either block or take points. I'm not sure what's better, actually. But I know if they're taking points here, I'm taking points as well. Oh, they're taking 3 points. Okay, I can take 3 points as well. I know how to take 3 points. I think eventually we would need to connect these farmers. Well, are you gonna do this? Good, 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 good. Now, how badly do I need this? Because I could take 3 points over here. However, that creates something nasty in his field, and I don't want that. This is actually completely blocked, so this one we don't need to worry about. This one, there is no way in the world how we're doing that. We really don't need meeples. Let them just spend some more time on blocking. They could actually try connect to our fields. That's one way for them to win. But they also need to block this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snow splitters. What about no vertical dividers? I think there's only one simple city cap for which we're flipping. Is there only one indeed? No, there's 2. Are there? No, there's 1. So if anything, the block for them is pretty much useless. Yeah, that's a good move from them. And now, do we want to go here at the expense of creating a field connection? Or do we just, I think we're just going to go here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's merge the fields. They win the flip, but it's okay. It's completely okay. There shouldn't be any city caps remaining unless I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's one more with the curve. Yeah, there's one more with the curve. That's fine. Plus 5 already. This is 7 versus 3 plus 9 equals plus 8 plus 8 and the field. But they need to think of something extraordinary here. Actually, we have 2 minutes. Why don't we just do a tally of tiles? 1 monastery. 2 curves. 1 big tile. That's 3. 2 triangles. Good move, but I think it's just not going to be enough. I guess they just need to somehow do something with this field. And you know what I'm going to do? They have 2 meeples. I can't calculate everything. I'm just going to lose points and connect the second meeple myself. But there are some kind of ways how they can actually get there on their last move. So now at least I know that they cannot win this field. And if anything, imagine if they get actually both curves. They can easily do this, then another curve, then that's it. They have 1 meeple in. Then let's say I don't connect here, and then they can have like a second meeple in. Yeah, that's fine. That's the correct block. But then, like, when you're so far behind, you can't afford to be blocking. So, just gonna do this. Well, you gotta take this, yeah, but it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. Fortunately for me. Ooh! Oh, let's do this. What if we just even get to finish a city? Look at that. Yep, there's this, and then this is of course very unfortunate for them that we win this flip as well. Well, there were 2 city caps. He got 1, I got the other. There's the nice 8-point monastery for them. So in fact, I think actually a monastery would have given me more points than this. Well, no, okay, it gave me 11 points. It gave him 8 points. I did get rather good tiles, I'm not gonna lie, but I think at least in this game I managed to like play it well strategically. So first of all, blocking this meeple, even with a very expensive tile, and then just recognizing how to play with the meeple advantage. We're very fortunate to draw these 2 monasteries, but here still, like, you kind of got to recognize that when you're controlling this many meeples, it's okay to have even more than one meeple blocked. So let's say even if this city were completed, and if I were to have 2 of these monastery blocked versus this guy, this means that this field would have been much smaller and actually would have been totally worth it. And as for here, this is the idea of building a field with two meeples. Like, especially it's like semi-closed, there's probably only one field connection, well there's sort of one on the right over here. By the way, the bet with the ruin turned out right. I turned out being the one with more meeples, so I sort of pre-built it early and then I was able to take 7 points for here. Yeah, like sometimes just building a field with 2 meeples, it's very difficult to fight against when you have a meeple disadvantage. So in fact, I think this counter field idea was excellent. Probably what black needed were some city caps. Also, black got like not particularly fortunate over here, because I did get several road ends in a row, I think. But I think it was very important that I made this move, forcing black to get to road end to have a meeple back. And this actually resulted in a lot of points, because when black used this tile over here, because he really wanted the meeples, this was the place where this tile could have also been used. In fact, maybe I would even have prioritized that, just so that I don't get to finish an 8-point city in my field, also in a way that's like completely clean. Clean in the sense that it does not create another field connection. So that's why I was taking that's what I was saying earlier. It's an interesting situation because sometimes you even want your opponent to start to block you, but it's double-edged. Because once black puts his straight line here, he restricts the type of city cap that I could get. But if I get the city cap, then the resulting closed city does not create a field connection. Whereas if this road is not here, then it's a new field connection, and I need to sort of have a dilemma. Do I drop a farmer or do I not drop a farmer? So here, exactly, because my opponent was not trying to block the city, I was forced to drop a second farmer. Not that it was any problem at all. Alrighty. I don't know. I think the last game wasn't that bad. I didn't make, I think, too many bad mistakes, and so hopefully that was worth your subscription. Plans for the future. There's going to be a game analysis stream next Sunday already, so a week earlier than planned, because I'm going to have to be out for a week, so we're going to be doing that not on the, not 2 weeks from now, but 1 week from now. Then an Azul video is coming out soon. And then, of course, a bunch of Carcassonne videos I've already shot and need to